Welcome, everybody, to the Journeymen Lounge podcast.
You better be praying to God because, you're 14 and losses in a row. You're going to need Jesus.
Am I wrong?
I thought you were pretty wrong, yeah.
Welcome to the Journeymen Lounge podcast. We got episode 126.
126.
Part 1. I'm Woj.
I'm Bobby.
That's the guy who
I'm
never
Ryan.
hands his fucking mic in his hands.
And also frontman for MCR. Kidding.
So, we're the Journeymen Lounge pod coming at you on a shitty Illinois Thursday with weather is
It's
very
opening
nice.
day, and it started out 68 degrees this morning, like Woj was saying, and now it's, 42 and raining and
Yeah, I mean,
possible hail?
This is your weekly weather report brought to you by yours truly.
We
Uh,
got a nice cold front coming in.
Oh, so I'm going to be a shit show in fucking, where the hell are we at? Someplace.
Chicago. And we both got
Suburbs.
L's today, so how about that?
Yeah, so
Par for the
baseball,
course.
baseball's going. Okay, baseball just started up very early. The Cubs lost to the Nationals.
Yep.
White Sox lost to the Brewers. I'm not believing in Chicago baseball right
Wait,
now.
baseball started?
Yeah, Ryan.
Today was opening day. We got Chris, who's down there at the Cardinals Busch Stadium with his father. That was pretty sweet. Sent him some pictures.
Yeah, I mean, again, baseball is not the top thing in Chicago right now. Like,
Fair.
I mean, a lot of people have their cards in with the Cubs, going like, "Hey, they're starting to put it together and all this stuff."
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sold on them just because, again, I see the same issues still developing. Still, they got a reliever pitcher. If I was better at reviewing this, I'd know his name. I'm not going to get too far into the Cubs because we got some other stuff to talk about. I just want to mention baseball season's going. I want to get Josh back on the podcast to, go into some baseball. He's a real,
Yeah,
he's a real
baseball
feel
analyst.
guy.
No,
You
but
could-
he knows his shit. Yeah.
you could tell when he was talking about like the Red Sox and like this is where I listen to their World Championship and World Series. Let's mention it. Let's skip on
Yeah.
past it.
First day, can't make too many judgments
right?
too early.
Let's deep dive into it another time. Is mainly what I'm
agreed.
saying. We're kind of all in red and black
Doing
for
red and black.
multiple reasons, but more importantly for the Bulls,
Yeah.
not Bobby's album.
Mine
Ryan's got
was
the
for
hat.
3 Cheers of Sweet Revenge, but all right, the Bulls game. It was
we
fun.
got
Yeah.
the free hat.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
No, I was on Instagram. We got a couple pictures up at the time of this recording.
Send us comment.
I think for being a free hat, I think it's pretty nice.
Yeah, pretty solid
I
hat.
got another one like maybe in 2022, one by my brother, and it was nowhere near the quality of this one. So
I kind of like the holes or the
quite
rivets
impressed.
that they put
Well,
into it.
yeah, I don't mind them.
I'm not gonna lie, Chicago, the free hats that they give out, quality hats. I mean, they are put together well. They're not some cheap little bit
Looks
of
good.
garbage.
Yeah.
But as what we knew was going to happen,
Ugh.
Bulls lost tremendous fashion.
Terrible basketball.
Tremendous fashion. Yeah, it was horrible.
I think they were down 15 to 20 pretty much the entire game.
There was so many passes to the corner, which is like the worst place to pass the ball to.
Yeah, you're
I mean,
going all
we
the
had
way across.
we had Coach Ryan, diagnosing, just yelling like, "Nah, that's terrible.
I mean-
Yeah, you need to cut to the hole."
It was like, like one guy would dribble at the top. Everybody stands on the 3-point line. Nobody's in the middle in the post. Never. No, on the Bulls, at least.
Welcome to 2026
Yeah, this is
basketball.
kind of basketball the way it's been the last, 5 years at least.
Can we at least give Toronto a nod, man? They
they
seem to
look
be
good.
working
Yeah.
the paint. They were getting a lot of open looks, just creating a lot of opportunities where our guys were just horrible, opportunities, not trying to generate any, momentum. It was watching, children play men,
I
essentially.
mean, Sexton looked barely good. He shows
looked all right.
effort.
Yeah, Sexton showed up a little bit.
Matas looked like crap.
Matzes didn't do shit.
Giddy looked like shit. He was taking threes and
Yeah, it was one of Giddy's worst
breaking
games.
them. And Matas wasn't really being aggressive or doing anything. Said they kept doing these stupid passes to the corner and overthrowing it way over the guy's head and just turning it over constantly. And then, we have no big man really, not
No.
a good one at least. So we just get torched down low every time. Like
The
Scotty
Raptors
Barnes
didn't
or-
even play that well. They didn't.
RJ Barrett looked fucking really good.
I mean, RJ Barrett was the only guy scoring, but overall they didn't play like amazing, and the Bulls couldn't do anything.
Bulls were
Looked like a
terrible.
JV team.
Yeah.
And guess what? It's continuing throughout the rest of the season. Since that game, they got blown out by, I think they got it down to 20, but they were down 40 at a point.
But they beat the Rockets. What the hell?
Were we really
Rockets.
down by 40?
Hey,
at a
Rockets are a
point?
bad team.
Kevin
Rockets.
Durant's on the team.
Rockets are a bad team.
Kevin Durant 10 years ago was
Dude,
Kevin Durant.
But I know he's not that Kevin Durant, but he's still in this league. He's still.
Rockets are not a great team in my mind. Yes, they are going to be in the playoffs. I don't look at them as a overall great team.
I don't see them going deep.
Has it all together, but
Right.
either way, it's the focus of the Bulls being bad is like, again, I don't want to just keep beating the same record to bits, but it is this thing of like, we are in just limbo. We are just waiting upon waiting. This is our penance. Like winning six championships, and then now you're like, same thing with the Hawks. Like now you get 10 years of shit, and now with the Bulls, it's even, probably
road to
coming up
perdition.
like 13 years, right? Since D Rose.
Yeah. I mean, well, we had like, in 2021, 22, we had that year was until Lonzo got hurt, looked promising. And then we got hurt.
Pretty much derailed his
February
career.
or whatever,
Yeah.
kind of ruined the entire. But we had a run there where we were won like, I don't know, like a bunch, like whatever, like 18 to 20 games or something. It was something ridiculous.
Sure.
Where DeRozan was looking good, and Lonzo and even Levine. It was like, oh, it's coming together finally. Even Vooch was like, oh, he looks like he's playing a part. At least he's doing something. But yeah, and then they just, after Lonzo
It's just been downhill ever since. So I mean, it's tough. It's tough sledding in Chicago. At least for, what would you say, 3 out of the main 4
the teams,
main
You guys
sports,
have more. Yeah, you're hopeful
everyone
for the
but
Bears.
the Bears.
Hawks, Bulls, and
I think it's
Cubs,
early to say Cubs.
Sox.
I think Sox are definitely.
I mean, I
gonna
guess
be out.
maybe Cubs have some.
They have some upside.
But-
Yeah, they're in the middle somewhere, right?
Yeah.
But other ones are bottom barrel. I'll give it just a quick thing that I saw with the Blackhawks. Like they're making like a little bit of a push. I've seen them win some games recently, but like overall, you're like pushing to get up to 500.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh, so you're still not going to make the playoffs? Cool. Like the season's over in a month or a couple weeks. So it's just kind of like, let's fast forward to the end of the season, couple of those sports, and
no
honestly,
foreplay with this guy.
honestly, I just want to get to
Just be done
I
with it.
want to get to the football season. I want to see what the Bears do in year 2.
Yeah, I want to get to the fantasy football draft again.
I mean, fantasy football draft is going to be terrible this year, but
For you.
Why is that?
I'm
'Cause
the
of
resident
Sacco?
Sacco. I got
Oh.
a couple
Suck the
of
dick lollipop while he drafts this
it's
giant cock
fucking-
Can I
lollipop.
join you? I'm not part of that league, but can I just join? To
unfortunately,
be like a consultant?
it's a closed door affair.
Yeah, it's
I apologize. There are no spectators
space
there.
is tight also in there.
Can I slide someone $50 and they'd look the other way?
Honestly, in this league, somebody might be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, we're gonna." But
I kind of want to be there for that moment.
it's look, closed door meeting.
I'll
We'll
take pictures.
We'll talk
There you go, that
more
works.
about the all that shebang bang. Obviously, not. I'm the executive producer. I'm not posting any incriminating evidence of myself.
I mean,
So
We will.
It'll be posted.
yeah, somewhere else. Not on this bitch, but I'm just telling you about it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna suck, but still, fantasy football is gonna be back. So who gives a shit? Who gives a shit for the punishment? I'm
Right,
still
fair.
psyched for that.
Who gives
but-
a shit?
All right, so we're wearing the red and black here.
Trying to pull it
I mean,
off.
before we get into the album review, I mean, any thoughts on the tournament right now?
Oh, we got March Madness. I'm excited for Iowa State. I think that they are I would like to see them go to the championship. I'm not a big Michigan fan. They're solid. But I don't know. There's a lot of fun teams still in the mix. I think Duke looks suspect as shit. And I don't think Houston's going to go the distance.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well, doesn't Illinois play Houston?
Illinois plays
tonight?
Houston tonight.
So I'm hoping.
Tonight
Are we gonna
at
have
the
the, are we gonna have the
Metrodome.
game on?
I'll try to make it.
I mean, it is a later game, but I would just point out that because we had a week off going to the game, the Bulls game, kind of missed that
First round.
jump into the
Yeah.
tournament where you have that first 2 days is like 12 games on or 14 games or
Constant
whatever.
games.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's awesome.
I didn't even know it was fucking on until it was on. I didn't do a bracket. Nothing.
I've done a bunch, but
I want Illinois to win though. I hope we have a good. I know we have a good team.
I picked Illinois in one bracket, and I'm in a pool with Sanoop and a couple other people, and I picked Duke. And that I try to go like kind of more safe of like I think Duke could do it. I didn't like their first round against
didn't like how they
Siena
played.
or something like that. They
I
like
just
won
can't
by
watch
6.
it unless I'm at work.
Fair point.
You know.
All I'm saying though is that like it's not college football, college basketball. I feel like used to be a lot more exciting when you had the time off to like really
enjoy it. Yeah.
like sit down and be like, yo, Thursday, like you work Thursday, you work Thursday, I work Thursday. So like I had him on.
I don't work Thursday.
Sorry, that's one of
I
your
don't
off
have
days.
cable, so it doesn't matter either way.
Either way, you can't really
Yeah.
watch it then. So it's like you're sitting there kind of going like, be really awesome to watch that. But, you know, to me also the thing that really downgrades basketball and football, college level, is like Illinois State is just never going to be good enough to be
they're never
on
gonna be
national
there.
television. Like the Sunday or the Saturday night game for football, the NCAA tournament final, like they're just not good. They are only good when Dougie Collins fucking went to them in like the 70s, won him a championship, I believe. But like,
I think you're right.
it's been so long. He's got a statue out in front of Redbird Arena.
Yeah, I bet he does.
But it's just like a thing of like, if my alma mater, however you say it,
You got it.
was there, like it would be more juice for me. It'd be like, yo, if I went to like a blue chip school, I went to Michigan, they're in the tournament every year, I'd be like, this is fucking
Started with
awesome.
Florida State, so he gets that with football.
Florida State,
and,
yeah,
and
at least
basketball.
somewhat.
And baseball, actually, they get pretty good at everything. Or at
Yeah,
least usually in contention.
They're contention. Yeah.
Bobby, you're in
Relevant.
the same fucking
Same boat as you,
shit
man.
boat.
Yeah.
Again, loved ISU. ISU was great.
Hey, I'll give some love to U of I.
I mean, again,
They're right down the
I'm an
street.
Illinoisian, so I'm rooting for Illinois. That'd be cool for them to win.
Hey, who's the one team with that Sister Mary or whatever? Then
Loyola.
they went all the way
Loyola,
to the Elite
Chicago.
Eight. Yeah, Loyola did. You know, I was happy to see them do. You know,
That was like
do well.
7 years ago.
I'm just
dude.
saying, there's not much. There's not much in Illinois history of like
Yeah.
March Madness. So
It's
my
like,
bad.
not like DePaul's been relevant for like 30 years at least.
Yeah.
Who had put DePaul? Was that
Quinn Richardson.
Quinn Richardson? I was thinking older. Did like,
they won the 70s. They were like in the Final Four. Or
did like
whatever.
Mark Aguirre or somebody like
Yeah,
that go to
yes,
DePaul?
yes.
Yeah. Boo. Executive producer knows something.
Knows his shit.
No, not really anything. But again, the tournament's on. We're rooting for Illinois, but overall, the games are on now, Thursday, Friday, and then they go Saturday, Sunday, and then they're off for a week for the championship. So I feel like that kind of lull also kind of breaks the thing, like where you're like, all right, great, fantasy football, or I'm sorry, had fantasy football in the brain, but like college basketball weekend, great, take a break off for 4 days. College basketball weekend again, take a break off for 4 days.
Do you just like watch them all day? Like, are you like one of those people who like you guys those people who?
No, it just doesn't.
Time out. I can be one of those people, like, because they're
Like, my
unfortunately
brother's like that.
good man. No, like Thursday,
Good man, best man,
best man.
better man.
I can't do it.
Why not, dude? Just post up
Just
at a
don't
bar.
care. I don't know anybody. I have no rooting
Okay,
interest.
can I throw out a question?
If you had,
this
if you had
was
gambling going on, you'd
no. If this was all day football, professional.
I'll care a little more. I mean, yeah. But
See, this is now. I don't even know who you are, man.
I just
You don't. I just set up what is Sunday football,
which is
and you go.
I'm not like you guys. I don't like watching sport like all day. I need a little variety. And
You're in
like
a sports
Well, this is
podcast.
like
I want
half
to
of
watch
the
like
show.
want to watch like Better Call Saul or something, or watch a movie or fucking YouTube or I don't know. I need like a change up.
All right, we're taking applications for.
Yeah, I know, right? A third
point it over
spot
to-
just opened.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
man.
saying, guest host.
I don't want to be
I usually get your
disingenuous.
back.
I'm just
Becoming
saying.
No, we appreciate your honesty, but this is against
It's cool,
the
man.
core
When I
principles.
was a kid, or when I was even like 10 years ago, maybe I would care more. Like I would know more people and things. But now I just
Sure.
I don't.
If I'm being honest, I just don't. I don't get the mindset. You can do you, but I just don't understand.
Even like the video games, like when I play, like I don't even want to play with the current. I'll play with like the classic
Play
rosters,
with
like the like
90s
yeah,
bowls or
like
something.
all time. Like I just don't.
I'll at least forgive the video game part because it's
Right.
like
That's
if
fair.
you didn't get the most updated one, you play from 3 years ago. The NBA, there's literally 80%
I have
turnover
the
on that
updated
team.
one. I still do it.
Okay, well, Ryan again. I don't understand that mindset, but you do you, boo boo.
I don't care.
It's good. All right. Ryan's opinion. I'm gonna get you a shirt now. Just so
Yeah,
I
just
don't care.
I guess this is perfect for My Chemical Romance. And your
Yeah,
emo
let's
phase
segue
here.
into it. So we bring in the album review back
Not
because we had
okay.
Exactly.
it's okay to not be okay. So we're bringing the album review back because football's in kind of a lull. Obviously, the first 15 minutes here were just like ramblings about sports. So we're trying to keep it a little tight here to the album review. So Barbarino,
we're bringing it back.
guess whose choice this was?
This is right here. Give me a mic.
I think I had
got a
that
mic.
tie.
All right, I love the tie. The tie stays.
I'm just saying, I think I have that exact
Good.
same tie.
Not Bernie the Duster. Stupid. Not doing it.
All right, so the album of what we're going to review today is 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. I'll give Woj a moment to. All right, there you go. Image on the screen. That's the album we're going to be reviewing. It's My Chemical Romance. This debuted June 8th in 2004 by Reprise Records. Sold over 3.5 million copies, 3 million in the U.S. alone, and it was regarded as their breakout success, like the first breakout, album, as it were.
What year was this? Sorry.
2004, June.
Okay.
But in June 2025, actually, I jumped on this. A deluxe vinyl edition was released and caused a sales spike of nearly 3,000%, leading to it reach number 1 on Billboard's vinyl album and top album sales chart, which I was like, that's kind of cool. I guess we got some love, and I know we're aging out where we're in 30s, like 30s people are buying these albums. They have the money to do so get a cool vinyl. So, yeah, I jumped on it too.
I mean, I'll just mention that the album is like becoming the collector's piece when before it was like
CD.
This is no. Before the album was like, this is how you can get this. This is how you can actually listen to this music. Now you get it on streaming, you can get it fucking wherever. I feel like a lot of people are just buying them for the look of it, which I think is like a cool art piece to be like, hey, you have this. I also I like to actually put the album on though, and the feel of it, the purity of some of those albums is unmatched with what you hear like live. I'm not a big live person, but like those albums, like again, I'm liking that they're making not a circulation, but like at least people are getting them in some fashion. Like it's not like a dead me like CDs. You mentioned
it's not
that.
a dead format. Yeah,
but I'm saying like CDs, like I don't know many people who are like
CDs anymore.
So I'm not in the the majority, but I bought a CD of Blink-182. I'm like, I've never heard somebody say that in 15 years.
Right. No,
it's like it's crazy that that's kind of just gone away, and albums are still popping up. But go ahead. Sorry to jump in.
No, that well said. I think, and to your point, I think you could get a little bit more creative with album art. Obviously, CD, you have a smaller way of kind of displaying, but a vinyl, you have almost like 16 inches by it's a big setup, and you could right there.
Let me get my ruler out.
But I think it gives a better canvas for any artist, especially some, like you said, back in the 70s, or 80s or whatnot. Everyone used album art as a way of kind of drawing the eye. You might not know about the band, you might have heard them, but hey, something kind of cool, put it in your vinyl collection, drop it on. So this album is 39 minutes long, 33 seconds, which is perfect.
Length.
Perfect length.
Good length.
And we're going to go through each one of these like we did before and then give it a rating and just kind of move on through. So right out of the gate, do you guys say Helena or Helena?
It's Helena, right?
Helena?
Helena? Okay, I do Helena too. I've just...
Yeah, I think Helena's like the capital of Montana or whatever.
Right.
Could also be the name of the song. You don't know.
It's
Where's
Helena.
My Chemical Romance
It's
from?
Helena. I used to watch TRL.
No, the reason why I think it might be Helena because...
Oh, and Carson Daly fucking knows everything.
Hey.
He'd have been gone by then, but that's beside the point. That's
not by 2004.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
I have no idea.
I think so.
Moving forward. I'm giving this a 5 out of 5. Absolute emo banger. Explores the theme of grief, guilt. This is actually due to the fact that the lead singer, he wasn't able to visit his late grandmother during her final year.
What is the name of the?
The grandmother's name is Helen. That's
no. Do you have the names of the group members, or you just call them?
I didn't. I bypassed that. Sorry, guys. I was just so excited to get into...
Why don't you keep going and I'll look them up?
All right. Woj will look them up. So, yeah, we're going right into the track. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you were on Helena. You gave your 5-star.
There's the
13
I have
tracks.
the current members. I don't know if they were
I mean, I got Gerard Way,
Yep.
Mikey Way, Frank Ayero,
Ray Toro. Past members:
Bob Breyer.
Matt Paselier, Bob Breyer, James Deweese.
So this would be the original cast or original
Mm-hmm.
members, I think, that produced this album. I'm not sure if that's readily available, but
Was
anyway.
complete. Way, Peselaire,
So shortly after the
Toto,
release of this album, that
Mikey Way,
Pesier, whatever, was replaced by Bob Breyer. So
and
Okay.
guitarist
maybe
Frank
that
Ayero.
whatever the guy P guy was on the album, and then they booted him. It sounds like.
Seems like that's
So-
the case.
Okay, so started with that 5-man lineup. But again, we just want to give them.
No, you're right.
Give some
And
love.
I usually do try to provide.
They're from Jersey.
They're from
Nice.
Jersey. All right.
Cool.
Excellent. I didn't know that. So, anywho, we're starting out with Helena. I usually say Helena. 5 out of 5 banger. And last thing, iconic music video. That's why I'm wearing this. Color scheme, wardrobe, choreography. Loved it.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely how I know the band is from this and Welcome to the Black Parade.
Mhm.
Those are like the two at the time of music videos. That's how they came up and were talked about immensely at the time. Like those were some of the groups. This is, I would probably say, among the most notable, my probably favorite song on the album. So I do like that it comes out swinging. It's a perfect kind of blend from my palette of a little bit of screamo, like screaming lyrics, a little bit of emo, and then you have the rock, like hard rock with the guitar, and
the
the
drums.
drums kind of carry through the entire album. I'm gonna try not to mention it 80,000 times, but obviously you'll pick up. I enjoy when drums and guitar are in fucking the right pocket and just keeping the song going. Ryan, what you got? So I said my favorite song of the album, but I'll put a 4.
4.
Yeah. This is definitely that one of their most popular, like you said, that one or the Black Parade one. Welcome to the Black Parade.
Chip.
I wasn't really like, I just want to say my experience with the band. I didn't really like, I wouldn't say I don't really know them that well. Like I knew them from like, like their songs on maybe MTV, like TRL, or a couple on the radio, like that one and such. But like, it was not one of my guys, so to speak. You know, a little more emo than I usually did. Like I kind of leaned more toward the pop punk, like Blink, like when they were like
Sum 41,
emo,
Blink.
yeah, kind of like that.
Sublime, Everclear.
Newfound
all
Glory,
that. Yeah.
shit like that. So this is kind of like adjacent, it's close, but it's not exactly. But this one, I think I wrote down in my notes. It's going to come up a lot. The fast-paced drumming is the drummer of this band is fantastic. Whoever's the drummer is to me the best part of this
Frank Ayero.
band.
No, I'm sorry.
I think he really every time he has like a fast-paced song,
Or a solo.
No, Matt Pellissier.
he kicks ass.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Shut out.
So I wrote that it's for me it's 4.25 stars, but for them it's like a 5-star. For like this, like I know like this is like among their best songs, but for me I just have a
no, that's fine.
4.25. Still pretty damn good though.
We appreciate, like I said, the album review will not hit across everyone, the same, which I like it. That's why we have different opinions, different feels.
You guys didn't roll over. What is it? The town. You guys didn't just roll over some.
A box of quarters.
You didn't just roll over
Stock
some
market.
diner up in.
Star Market
Up
for
in
a box
Star-
of quarters.
Sorry. Go
That
ahead.
was good. Next track on this one is Give 'Em Hell Kid. I give this one a 4 out of 5. Tempo, the guitar riff comes out strong with a raspy, gritty approach. I would need to re-listen to the lyrics to kind of better understand the story, but I enjoyed it. Great follow-up.
Yeah, I wrote down 4, so like just under the other one, and it's very fast paced, up tempo. Again, good drums and the guitar. I wrote, to me, it sounds like a song that would have been in an EA Sports game.
Oh, I can
Like
see
NHL,
that.
Madden, or MVP. Like I could totally see like one of those. Like, oh, who is this?
NHL.
Oh, it's My Chemical Romance. I didn't even know. Like now I'm gonna listen to them. Kind of
NHL
thing.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I put 3.5. I mean, this song kicks ass. Okay. Technical difficulties happen like a motherfucker, you know. So we are going to pick right up where we were talking about My Chemical Romance. Bobby, remind me the name of the...
Give them hell, kid. You
Him
were
Hell, Kid.
finishing up your review on that one.
Right. The name of the album, though, is
Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge.
I mean, again, this Give 'em Hell Kid 3.5 kicks ass. Couldn't understand a word a whole lot, but you don't really need to understand the words in this emo kind of whatever the band genre is.
Yeah, it's tough
The
to put them
lyrics
in one
seem
bag.
like they're gonna kind of be depressing to me, so that's why I'm not like really gonna clue in on them. Like I enjoy the music first, and then the lyrics kind of second. So
Yeah,
I'm good with the fact that I'm like I couldn't really understand it, and then I see them, and I went back, looked at them, and I'm like, okay, it doesn't influence my view of the song when I know the lyrics, the intent of it,
Right, fair.
kind of.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I'd echo. Like, I don't really, if I'm being for this group, I don't come to it for the guys' vocals, more for the drumming and the composition of the songs, the way they, especially again when they're fast paced. I feel like is their bread and butter. When they have that like kind of like anthem or like like.
Yeah, their tempo, their pickup,
Yeah.
their delivery. Yeah, it's great.
I think it's tailor made for their style.
Tailor made. Okay, let's go. Next
one is To the End. I know this will be out of a weird feel, but 5 out of 5, low key banger. It's a dark narrative heavily inspired by William Faulkner's A Rose for Emily. I know you guys are all great poets and lyricists, and you love your English literature. Not this group, but if you guys get a chance, read that. And it's kind of about a strained, toxic relationship involving murder, false facades.
case in point.
Forced
There's
companionship
little murder.
and dramatic decay. I did write this though. Guitar solo and progression of this track, I think hits hard. I really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed a lot of the things that you mentioned right there, but this was kind of like a weird flip. I've been known to a little flip flop in the album reviews, kind of like from one side to the next. So like the last one, couldn't understand the lyrics, didn't really care for them. This one, very much enjoyed the lyrics, like very much am down with like the nice mix. Like I think this is again one of the more complete songs that they have. So like I then went to a 4 and I'm like, hell yeah. Like this is fucking, I'll listen. Always those gems that you find on an album that you're like, oh, I could definitely listen to this shit again.
Oh, yeah.
This was a nice one that I was like, I'm glad there was more than just the opening banger for me.
Yeah, I gave it a 4 like the last one. I think I put foot pedal, man. A lot of foot pedal on this. Love it. Love the foot pedal. You can really hear the intense drumming is what, and I think when he gets the shine in the song, it just makes it stand out to me. Yeah.
There we go. Next one. The next album or track is "You Know What They Do to Guys Like Us in Prison." Hell of a track title. Very suggestive, I guess.
It's crazy.
I give this one a 3 3/4 out of 5. It's a change of pace for the first 40 seconds, then spirals back to their like mainstay and the use of monologue, exploring themes of like lost masculinity and other shit. It's a different track, but enjoyable, but just a different approach, different feel.
Yeah, I definitely am confused as to the title is. That's very odd to put that out when the other track titles don't really seem like in that direction, but nonetheless, Guitar saved this as much as they could. I like that it's a diversion from their normal like kind of similar beats or like very heavy drums. I enjoy that. I like to mix it up. Thought it missed the mark though a little bit, and the guitar solo kind of could save it as much as it could. But at the end of the track, I was like, kind of feeling a little roller coaster-ish now. Like, starts off here, big drop in, and then you're kind of just doing a little bit of this through the last couple. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, I like it. I don't love it. I gave it a 3.5, just below the other two. I like the beginning though, like you said, kind of almost like a Panic at the Disco feel or something, where it's like
the first 40 seconds definitely,
and then they kind of kick into like they're more faster, which I do like, but yeah, I think it's pretty good. Not as good as the other 3, but I think it's close. But yeah, 3.5 for me out of 5.
I would also mention that a couple of them have like those opening like skits, like obviously more in the music video ones, but even in other ones, they have like a little 10 to 20 second like intro thing, and then they get right into the song.
Yeah.
I don't know if in this it doesn't seem like it's a connective narrative as in other albums. I think it's just kind of all over. But go ahead, Bob.
Next one is this is another I think classic hit that came up is I'm Not Okay. I Promise. 5 out of 5, mainstream banger. Put it up there, banger. And was very applicable to our lives growing up in high school. You know, at some moment or another, we could probably all feel like this. You know, being friend zoned or kind of the guy looking in rather than being the guy on the couch. You know, so.
Yeah, man, this is the best song on the album. It's a 5 for sure for me. I have this. I already had this on my playlists.
There it is. Yeah.
I like it more than Helena and the other more
shit.
popular
Okay,
one. I think
fair.
this is my favorite of theirs, honestly.
I love this one.
The way it like builds up and like you can actually understand what he's saying in this one, which I like, and I like the message. Like I said, it's relatable. You can like even now, like he's not having a good day. Like I'm not okay. Like I ain't feeling it. Like but it's like a little more obviously emo, but like. I feel like when you're in that headspace, it feels good to listen to a song
I
like
think I
this.
agree.
So.
And I like when he's like, "Trust me, I'm not," and it goes right back.
I like when it kicks and he's like, "I'm not a fucking gay."
Yeah.
When he gets
Love
that.
it.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like the Dan Band.
Yeah.
I like the.
Yeah.
More intense, but yeah.
I'll go 3.5. I very much enjoyed the chorus.
Yeah.
Russian Judge.
Yeah.
The
The 30.
like everything that moves this song along. Like again, another one that I definitely see it doing well just to like a mass audience. Like people would be fucking belting this out, and like Bobby kind of said with the lyrics and stuff like that, there's a little bit of people feeling that shit. So I'm kind of like starting to feel it. It's almost like I'm having feelings again.
You remember those?
You remember those? I have
I had feelings all the time.
every single day of my life. But it's more of like I'm trying to kind of click into that because overall the song, the music is the first part. Lyrics kind of, I need them to paint the picture but also sound well melodically, which I know some bands, for me, especially in the rock genre and the fast-paced rock, a little hard to really cut through with the lyrics unless you're like a Blink-182 for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have to like the lead vocalist. That's like a huge factor.
Sure.
Like, if you think he's just okay or you're indifferent, definitely not gonna.
I mean, the look of his name was
Craven.
Gerard Way. Gerard Way.
Yeah.
Like the lead singer who you
Yeah.
dressed up as. I love the look. The guy
it.
is fucking, that's rock, man. That's punk rock. That's whatever the fuck genre this is. I've probably named them all. Emo.
I would give it
Like-
I guess emo, but more rock too. Like they go pretty heavy.
The band sounds more rock.
Definitely emo.
But the images are very much more emo.
What's emo rock?
Yeah,
it is.
Sure.
Nice little blend.
Sure. But
And pop punk.
pop punk maybe. Again, we've named all of the genres there, but what they actually fall into, maybe they're a little bit more of an amoeba there.
All the above.
But again,
Provocative. It gets
I'm
people
good
going.
on I'm Not Okay, I Promise. Next one, Bob.
Yep, The Ghost of You. I gave this one a 3.5 out of 5. It's like a hauntingly beautiful track that has the ebbs and flows with a good mixture of drums. I know we're gonna mention a lot, but drums really did good. Guitar and vocals. Just around the 2-minute mark, there was a bit of repetitiveness, but the delivery and angst to close off the song is, I think, just incredible.
Okay. I'm going to kind of go a little.
Go ahead.
No, we're good. My
Go for it. Go
Mike's,
for it.
cutting a little bit out, but I'm catching it. So I'm going to go a little bit oppo in the fact that like this seems to be
Cat.
a nice diversion again where you're like, oh, this doesn't sound like the rest of them. You said like repetitive. I don't know if you meant repetitive within the song.
Within the song itself, they
Okay.
got a little repetitive. That's
But I was going to actually, again, give them props. I'm like, I like it, man. Take chances, change it up. I put 3.5 as well. But like I said, to me, it's a nice break, especially in the middle of the album as well. Like, hey, we're going to show you we can do something else.
Yep.
What you got, Ryan?
I didn't care for this one as much. I don't like it's like slower. I don't think they're as good at the slow. I know they're doing something different, like you said, and I guess I can appreciate that, but it's just not my cup of tea that I like.
I think
from
they almost
them.
have to stretch their skill set though on their first album. Like, yes, you want to keep your tone, but you also want to kind of showcase things that you're capable of.
Not a big fan of the chorus either.
Okay, fair.
Never coming home, never coming
Yeah,
home.
agreed. So that's why I said it gets a little repetitive for me too.
Yeah, to me it's just this is a meh. Like okay, 2.5.
Okay.
All right, the Jet Set Life is Gonna Kill You. That's up next. This one, 3 1/4. The distortion and riffs set the stage, and then the flex and the tempo works for this track. I think that there was a good blend in the refrain and the transitions. It's a fresh take when compared to other tracks on this album. So different instrumentals were used with a dark twist type of sequence at the end of the song. So I liked it, different, but this is the only one I wouldn't skip by any means, but it's just the only one that I was just like, okay. So
Yeah, I thought this one was bland and forgettable. This is a 1. Sorry.
Damn.
Fair.
Just didn't get me in any way.
I actually like this one. I gave it
Okay.
a 3 3/4. Again, I like the drumming. It's up tempo. It's got good pace. I put the chorus could be better, but and it's got also some cool sound effects toward the end blended in, if I recall.
Yep, they did.
But yeah, I actually like this one. I like it more, definitely more than
Some of the others.
the last
sure.
one. Yeah, 3.75 for me.
All right. So interlude, I really didn't give a
hoot.
A hoot. Yeah, it was just some vocals with the distorted guitar for about a minute. I don't like I said. Is that supposed to be kind of like setting the stage as if this is a performance? Like, hey, now you have intermission.
Well,
I don't know.
I was gonna say I gave it it's like interlude, but I gave it a 3.5 just because it's like very basic, but in the acoustic guitar. But I like it. To me, it kind of sounds like it'd be like it's giving me like vibes of like The Last of Us or like Sons of Anarchy or
I can see
something,
that.
where it's like it'd be used in like the background of scene. And then, but I do like though that this song or leading into the next one like really
Yes.
kicks in. So this kind of like downplays it, and then the next one like it's like an explosion. So they work well in unison together.
Okay, I can understand that for
I think I don't know if that's what they were going for, but to me, I think it makes the next one.
That
like,
actually makes a lot of
enhances
sense.
it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't really pick up on where they were going with the titles of the tracks or like whether they were trying to connect stuff. So sound of it is interesting. I'll just put it at that. But it's just, again, it kind of throws me for a loop when you're calling it interlude, but you're not playing into the title tracks seem to be very independent or like, again, about a certain thing or tells their own story. So a little hard to connect the dots for me on this. Like I got kind of more confused by the name of it. And then I was just like, okay, so we get that. But Ryan, I'm going to actually jump on your bandwagon here because going into, Bob, did you give your 2 cents on interlude?
Yeah, I just said I didn't understand. It felt for me like almost like an intermission. Like we just watched the first half of the play. This is kind of a nice little stop, and then hey, we're gonna pick it right back up.
So what I was gonna say is that it jams right into "Thank You for the Venom."
Yep.
The next
you
song.
can take it. Yeah, take it away.
Yeah, I
You
was
got
just
it.
gonna go because I agree
you're on it.
100%. 4.5.
Same here.
I put that's what I'm talking about, baby. Fast, hard. That's what I expect from My Chemical Romance. Like this is. I'm like yes. Like fucking
This
give me,
one, yeah, fucking thank you for the
excellent.
Venom.
Give me 14 more.
So for me, I gave 4.5 out of 5 too. I think it had a hardcore start and a great workout song. I guess that's the best way it kind of came to my mind. Got a lot of momentum going. I love their disregard, the lyrics and that sacrificial story, tempo, power, everything came through, and then nice snap off finish. Great fucking track, incredible.
Yeah, amazing transition to it. Fast paced again. The drumming, the chorus is catchy. I like it. I almost had it at a 5. I was close. I have it at 4.5 as well. But if you catch me at the right mood, I might have it higher. Like,
Okay.
I thought it was like besides "I'm Not Okay," my second favorite of the album. I think it's like right up their alley. Like I don't know if this was a hit or not, but I definitely think it should have
I
been.
don't think it was
think
ever
it should have
like a
been.
music video. Yeah, but this is a great hit. Next one, Hang 'Em High. I put this one 4 3/4. It kind of has that hybrid delivery with strong vocals coupled with the guitar riffs, the drums create a sense of urgency in that flow. I really enjoyed it. The track was a roller coaster. Featured I honestly thought that this song itself should be featured in some action movie or some blip of it. So
I could actually see that it being integrated into some sort of movie soundtrack. It seems like something that could be. I thought it was like a 2.5.
All right.
I thought the beginning and the ending both sucked. Screamo and Distortion. Screamo and Distortion is like my two literally least favorite sounds
You don't like distortion,
combined.
gotcha. Okay.
It's distortion when it can't be used correct, like in the terms of the song, like how I want it to be used.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously, it's very personal, but it is definitely a thing where I'm like, you got to use it in a certain way that I'm still wanting more of that, or like, oh, that's cool. I think this was just kind of like maybe an experimental kind of track for me. Like they just were trying shit. I
Okay.
cannot stand like screaming lyrics into the mic. It's pretty rough.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Pretty rough.
You're very thorough.
Go ahead.
We got it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I also had 2.5. It's not my
right.
favorite. It's okay.
All right.
It has like a kind of like a Western motif almost in the beginning.
A little bit. That's why I kind of enjoyed the hybrid. Like they kind of like they're doing something a little bit different, something a little bit out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, it's okay to be.
It's okay. All right. Next one is it's not a fashion statement. It's a fucking death wish. It's like these titles. That's the one thing I couldn't wrap my head around. Some of them. This one being one of them. I gave this one 3 3/4. I think it has a more collaborative song with the band, and it complements their style, tempo, and delivery. All of these songs builds and adds to one another. Honestly, that's the one thing I got from this. Like I think all these songs build or add to one another. I could re-listen to this entire album a few times without being too upset about it. I think it's a good album.
Yeah, I thought the drum fill was like the same fucking shit. I don't like
Across the board.
it seemed like the same drum fill, and it seemed very simplistic. Which I think his name was Tom Pelissari or something like
you
that.
got it.
He got fired.
I know after this album, go figure.
Too bad.
Mark
My favorite
Pelissari.
part of the album, he got fired.
Mark Pellissier, or however the fuck you say it. Which is, again, in 99% of the songs, I'm like, this guy's fucking killing it. This was the one where I'm just like, I'm just picking up on the same drum fill. It's kind of bland again. Then I'm like, okay, it's over. Like, kind of a neutral feeling after, so I went 2.5.
Okay. That's, yeah.
I went 3.
Right.
A little higher than the last one, but not, again, that's to me, and that doesn't like stand out really. I think the drumming is good. I think the music's good. I just not a fan of the chorus really as much.
Okay.
But I think it's decent.
All right.
All right, next one, Cemetery Drive. I gave this one 4 out of 5. It has that macabre, setting where it's par for the course for this band, obviously with their lyrics and the theme and whatnot. But gives you graphic lyrics, introspective, feeling of lost despair. All of this, kind of like, makes it at least look inwards a little bit. So it's a change of pace. I didn't mind this. I don't think it detracts from their style. So that's mine. 4 out of 5.
Thought it was one of their more complete songs. Chorus was good. Could have used a guitar solo in there, but a little bit longer one. And then again, this is a perfect song that in terms of where it's at in the album, and then it's also kind of like gearing me up for, I'm like, okay, they're like setting the stage, kind of like not building it up so much, but just like, all right, this is a good like stepping stone of a song to kind of finish it off. As you guys know, I'm a flow guy.
I know you are.
You start off with a banger. I'm kind of expecting something of that magnitude at the last song, then, or at least something good to like wrap up the album. And this kind of sets it up where I'm like, okay, you're here. What's next? So I think I said 3.
Ryan, thoughts?
In my notes I had 2, but upon hearing it right now, I might kick it up a half.
You said
2.5.
Oh, your cookies.
Oh, these cookies. I'm gonna go 2.5.
Right.
It's more of a
Put the cookie
it's
down.
more slower and more of a chill song than they had,
Yeah.
which I guess again it's good. It's a little different, but not one of my ones I'd probably like revisit necessarily.
I'll just say this. I know we're rounding this off. We've got our last track here, but I like the fact that kind of went outside their comfort zone. You saw a little bit of what they could showcase, what they could display, some of their flex. So it was nice to see that on one of their their breakout albums. So last one is I never told you what I do for a living. I give this another one 4 out of 5. I think it has a crunchy start to this 4-minute track. Crunchy being the operative word. With sinister and ominous lyrics, foreshadowing and pace creates a stir with some impactful vocals. It slows up and starts to build again for a dramatic fall off. So it covers many fields on what this band could do. But the one thing this is why I'm leaning on Woj. I am not sure if I'd finish with this track. That's all.
What do you mean crunchy?
Crunchy? I don't know, man.
Crunchy,
just the vibe, man.
bro.
Crunchy.
I need to follow. What? It's not a food. I don't know. What do you mean?
You have to
You've
explain.
never heard that?
No, you have to explain what it means, Bob. You can't just say it's crunchy.
Crunchy in the sense that I think it puts you more in an aura, a vibe. It's a really cool tune. Like, hey, man, you'd be cooler if you did. So imagine that. That's a crunchy type of feeling. If you're like listening to Led Zeppelin, that's crunchy. That's the best way to describe it. It's like it's a mood, an aura, a feeling.
Okay.
Got it? Yeah.
I hope. I'm trying. But I like they used it. I just never heard that.
Okay.
So I wanted to know if
You've never heard that?
If I'm going to use it, I got to know what it means. You know.
You could quote me on that, but that's kind of the feel that I give.
Well, just doing like a Pauly Shore thing. I was like, maybe it's a Pauly Shore thing. I don't know. I'm not a
I
don't like
Pauly
Pauly Shore.
guy.
That
So
Seems like it could be Pauly Shore. Like,
Crunchy, buddy.
Crunchy, buddy.
So
Oh, wheezing the juice, crunching the crackers.
So.
all right, be the first one to say it. I don't like Biodome. There it is. Sorry.
Never seen it.
We'll discuss later. I'm gonna do a whole Pauly Shore
You're not
thing.
missing anything.
We're doing an album review of this one, so let's
Let's finish it off. That's
Own
it,
it
though.
up.
Last track.
literally at the finish line here.
Yep, we're here.
I thought I never told you what I did for a living. 3, I like the group when I can understand the lyrics. Shocking. Very shocking.
Yeah.
But it's a decent song to end on. It's not
You think
great.
so? Okay.
I want to say like their second half of the album I thought was better than the first, except for maybe like the Helena, sorry, however you say it.
Yep.
I could be wrong. I have no idea, honestly.
You know, besides that one, that was a blip, but like all the other first half songs are kind of just middle of the road to me, or like went so far like, hey, here's a 4, then here's a 2, then here's 3, then here's a 2, you know. But it's still very befuddling to me that the track title names are kind of all over the place. I get that they make sense to the song.
Sure.
But in terms of a whole album, I thought there was maybe like a theme. And granted, hey, maybe I'm just not smart enough to be picking
We're
up
not
on it.
that bright. Yeah, that's why we're journeymen.
But I'm just saying, like, if there was a theme, I missed it. I wasn't connecting the dots. But the one thing I got to wrap up on, and then I'll toss it over to you guys. My Chemical Romance was one of these groups where I'm like, I knew they had hits. It was kind of like, what else is there? And maybe, again, there's another album where I'm like, hey, this is the one that really connects it. It's not always on the first. This is their first.
This is their first commercial, like
First
debut.
commercial?
Like,
okay.
So
maybe it's one of those ones a couple in that you're like, now it's clicking to me. This is like 7 or 10 fucking great songs in this album.
Mm-hmm.
This one for me left a little
to be desired.
But
sure.
it's like an interesting, like maybe I should venture in more and see if there's like give it another
I say
album.
give it another listen. See what.
Give it another album though to see. I'm pretty good, man. I'm pretty good at shooting from the hip. I'm a good shot. What do you want from me?
What am I gonna do?
He's right there.
But I'm saying like the initial feel of the album, I kind of know right away whether I enjoy the group. No offense, Bobby, but you know when Korn was chosen as an album, I knew after that album, I go, I'm good on this.
I'd
I
never
don't
go
need
check
to,
them out live. Got it.
Try and see if like, oh, maybe I'm not hearing it right, or I need another dose of this. But that's my wrap up. My Chemical Romance. Bobby or Ryan, why don't you take the reins?
Ryan, go ahead, and then I'll put a cap on this.
It's a 2 for me. I'm not a big fan of it. It's okay. I don't know.
For the whole album, it's
No. The last song.
Oh, last one.
The
Okay,
last
too.
song.
Okay,
No, the
yeah.
album actually, I didn't.
You don't have to grade
No,
the album.
I was
but
gonna say I didn't really like. I'm not a My Chemical Romance person. I know some of their stuff, but not a lot. So getting to hear an album of theirs actually wasn't bad. I enjoyed it for the most part. Probably listened to it like 3 times. Like,
Hey, there we go.
I did it one time, and then I did it another time, and then I did it on the way here.
There you go. Keep
I
it
had
fresh.
and then while we were just doing it again, it's like kind of 4 times honestly.
Damn.
And it wasn't, it's not bad. It wasn't like no offense to the Korn album.
That was
Or
rough.
even,
I admit.
honestly, the
Sorry.
Outkast album, which I like Outkast.
Hey, we all
So
have misses.
It was listenable. Is that a word? I don't know.
It's a word now.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, and there was a couple ones that I came away with like, oh, this is, I like these ones.
Thank you for the
actually.
Venom, man. I'm gonna definitely put that in the rotation.
Yeah. And I would have liked if they would have ended with that one.
Thank you. That was the one thing I was gonna say, either that or the Ghost of You, just because it's different and it's a different way to, I guess, close out an album.
But for me, it's also just generally like it's a little more emo than I usually go. Not that I don't sometimes, but
fair.
it depends. I don't know. I think if I like the singer more, I think I'd like the band maybe a little more. Not that I think he's bad. I just don't like. He doesn't stand out to me as.
I really enjoy his vocals, though. I really do.
Like where Fall Out Boy, like Patrick Stump, or even Blink, or even of course Blink.
Tom
DeLonge.
Or a Jimmy World, or whatever. Like I like the lead singer, so like. It's easier for me to like the song because
who's the lead singer of Blink? Tom?
We got Mark and Tom.
Mark and Tom, yeah.
Tom DeLonge and Mark Hoppus.
Mark Hoppus. Sorry. Go ahead.
So I really enjoyed this. I think that the vocals by the lead singer, I don't think anyone else could really stand in and do as well. That's also
he's not bad or anything. He's got his
no,
own
I know
style.
he has his own style. So I really embraced it. It's a great album. If you guys get a chance, go pick it up. They literally just re-released the vinyl. Back in 2025, so it's probably out there on eBay or some of these other sites. So go check it out. This is our album review. My Chemical Romance done, and now it's over to Woj for on deck for next week.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with.
I'm curious.
Ben Folds.
Ben Folds 5.
No, Rocking the Suburbs. I believe it came out 2001.
Hold on, is there a band called Ben Folds 5 though? Right.
Ben Folds 5 is another album.
The one. Oh, is that same?
You're gonna have to send us because I got to make sure I get the right album.
I mean, Ben Folds 5
again.
might be like a amalgamation of him and other people, but I believe Ben Folds is a solo
Ben
artist.
Folds and Ben Folds 5 I'm coming up with.
Yeah, because I was thinking of that song. She's a brick and I'm drowning.
Maybe he's
slowly.
from the band. He's just his solo stuff.
I have no idea.
Rocking the Suburbs.
2001. Ben Folds,
All
Rocking
right,
the
we'll put it
Suburbs.
up. There it is.
Well, we don't put it up in this one, but we'll
put it up.
talk about it in the next one.
Okay.
It's 126 part 1. We're going to get these technical issues all situated in the break, and
got a great movie.
part 2 coming out.
Can't wait.
Ryan's pick.
Heat.
I almost want to put. I'm putting on a different suit.
It's going to be a banger.
All right.
Absolutely banger of a movie. All right. Check this next part out. Journeyman Lounge Podcast will ride again.
Giddy up.